guys, it's Ona. Today is Saturday, October 9th, and I was asked to do a video. I'll read you the comment from a subscriber, Mary, okay? She said yesterday, I'm changing the subject to ask if you would be doing your body language and scent interpretation of the people testifying before the January 6th Commission, especially the fellow who knew which windows were vulnerable to entry and which were reinforced. Thank you. So we narrowed it down. I said, give me a name, and it's Paul Irving, the former Sergeant of Arms for the House of Representatives who retired on January 7th. All right, so that's what we're going to do the video on. If you are new, welcome to the channel. I am a Reiki master, I'm a registered nurse, I'm an artist, I'm a synesthete, and I do all kinds of divination with all kinds of different things. So much fun, actually. It's so much fun. Let's jump into this dude, okay, so I can get the smell out of my head, all right? So Paul Irving, we don't really have a date of birth on him. All we have is August, and I think it's 1956 or 57, something like that, but no exact date. So he's either a Leo or a Virgo. We don't really know for sure, which is weird, right? That was like the first weird thing. He became a Sergeant of Arms in the House of Representatives on January 17th, 2012, and he resigned on January 7th, 2021. So there's a numerological correspondence to this man's stay as the Sergeant of Arms, okay? Now, on the day of the insurrection on January 6th, he gets a call that says, hey man, we need some backup. And he says, well, let me just run it up the chain and see what happens. And about an hour later was when there was an emergency declaration called, which was about an hour late. And he knew about it. On February 23rd, it was very hard to get footage on this guy, okay? Very, very hard. On February 23rd, he testified and said he did not get a call until after 2 p.m. Okay. So the Sergeant of Arms for the Senate, his last name is Sund, S-U-N-D, said, oh, no, Paul, I called you at 1:09 p.m. And then there was whoever was leading the hearing said, okay, Paul, what about this gap in time? There was something, missing here. Did you not remember the time? And then there was a pause, because he's got to think about what he's going to say, right? And there was a pause, and he said, I have no recollection of the call. Now we have phone records, and it's like, bitch, you just got busted. Let's see what's going to happen to him, okay? We will do a little mental health spread at him. The other video I was able to find, and I want to remember to link it into the description, was from 2017. There was a piece that he did during a committee meeting, I guess, when he was talking about how they had all the initiatives. This is after Trump got elected, right? The initiatives that they're doing to reinforce security around the Capitol while still having an open space for the community. This MF knows where every single camera is and every planter around the Capitol, the perimeter. He talks about the underground stuff that's going on, the initiatives that they were going to implement starting this, 2016 or 2017. All right, red flag, okay? That was a huge red flag. So I want to link that in, and I think I'll have to look and see what time he starts talking, so I'll tell you the timestamp so you don't have to suffer through all that drivel, really. All right, so I pulled up a picture, the best one I could. You good, Cannoli? That's reverse sneezing in the French Bulldog. I pulled up a picture and I did my scrying thing. There aren't really a lot of pictures on him. He has a very sour kind of odor to him. I was able to see this kind of sage green aura, okay, which is more yellow than, more of like an ochre color than on the green side, and that's a healing grief color where you are actively working on healing your grief. People who've had loved ones die and are processing it, vigilantly processing it, can have that color. I also saw, and this is what led me to the rabbit hole, okay, this very bright pink, fuchsia-y, kind of, I don't say fuchsia, really pink, super pink color that smells like Pepto-Bismol, right there, okay? It's a generic brand. That color, and that's what I smell. And I have some, obviously, so I went in the fridge and I'm like, is this what I'm smelling, tasting? Yep. Yep. Okay, so I found it's bismuth. That's really the ingredients that are in there are bismuth and aspirin. So I pulled a piece of bismuth that I have. It's actually my daughter's. It's a man-made crystal, okay, that when heated to a certain temperature and pressure creates this beautiful rainbow effect. And the properties of this crystal, bismuth, is help you enhance, okay, is to help enhance the visualization as well as save the soul from being inundated. So he's probably feeling inundated right now, and that's that sort of pink, like, oh, he needs that help, right? Further, the energies of the stone help to deal with stress circumstances by boosting the inner strength of the soul, okay? Bismuth, too, deemed to pull out the feeling, it's also deemed to pull out the feeling of seclusion, as it is predisposed to hold the transforming energies to bring change in the lifespan. It contributes to accepting the situation as it is and calmly face it. So, he knows he's got a situation he's got to calmly face, okay? That's the energy that he's emitting, okay? That's what I smell. Fun, right? All right, so now we're gonna do a quick mental health spread, all right, on Paul here, and see what comes up. Who knows? All right, did I mention, I can't remember, I had to redo this video, that if you haven't seen the rug that I finished today in the community page, it's right there behind me, and whoever suggested the red, I like it. It looks really good, really nice pop. It's really fun. It was a bit of a challenge getting all that stuff through the arm of the sewing machine, but totally worth it, totally worth it. All right, so this mental health spread is one I created based off of guidelines that my pocket guideline that I used to carry with me when I worked as a psych nurse, to sort of make sure you cover all the bases, right? So it's kind of like a checklist sort of thing. So I turned it into a tarot spread, and it's just a general mental health evaluation spread, okay? And it's tarot cards. So, you know, if I have to say this is for entertainment purposes only for YouTube, then that's what I'm going to say. It's just the cards, right? All right. So the first card would be appearance and motor coordination. So from what I saw, there really isn't. He looks a little pasty. Yeah. All right. All right. Balanced. Okay. So his appearance and motor coordination. This is the Justice card. Okay. He's maybe kind of skinny, muscly. I don't know. He looks like he's a little undernourished, underweight, because, you know, maybe just because he's bald and he doesn't have a lot of subcutaneous fat, right? All right, past history. So this is if there's a past history of any mental issues, okay? Oh, yeah, we do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. It looks like this is a woman. Honestly, if I'm going to say that there's a past history, that there's somebody who hurt him, okay? That there was a turning point, and it was because of a woman that either left him or died, or maybe his mom was mean. I don't know. 9 of Pentacles is the sort of the freedom card, but I think, you know, for past history of mental illness, I think there's a little something there. Maybe depression. It looks like there's some kind of shyness or isolation. There is some sort of head down kind of thing going on there, right? Speech. 2 of Cups. Rehearsed. Okay. Written, contracted, speech. 2 of Cups. I did notice there was something he was reading off of in the February 23rd video. It was a remote. He was at home and he was reading off of something. So he's prepared that way, okay? Affect or expression of emotions. This is a 6 of Wands. This is recognition. This is somebody riding through town in their horse with the police on either side of them, okay? Does he have his head down in this picture too? No. He's looking behind him. He's retired. There are all the sergeants of arms behind him, right? He's on his high horse and he's looking behind him. He's gone. Thought content or fantasy versus reality. So are you thinking clearly? Are you clouded? Okay. 3 of Pentacles. I would say that his thought content is probably related to other people telling him, giving him counsel. Okay. He's looking in a lot of different directions before he does anything, he makes any pass, okay? Thought process is, can you take an abstract thought and make it a coherent sentence or anything like that, okay? Yeah, full. He could spin the verb, right? Yeah. Okay. So watch for that. If there's, you know, we're going to watch this hearing, he's going to be able to spin the verb. He can do that. Perception of reality. I don't think he thinks he's going to get in any trouble. He has backup. He has family, and it's even, well, the 10 of Coins is, you know, inheritance. So I think if this is his perception of reality, is that he's surrounded by people that can protect him. Maybe, you know, coins are money, so he's going to have to pay out more. That could be it too, all right? insight or what motivates you? Well, this would motivate just about anybody. Being left out. Okay? That is your motivating force. Is the fear of being left out, losing money, being poor. That's his motivating force. Well, all right. So that's interesting. And that is, I don't know anything about when this is going to occur or, any of that stuff. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention much. But she was interested in this figure, and I think he needs to carry some bismuth around, at least a bottle of Pepto, right? Okay, so that's it for this reading. Thank you guys so much. Please join me on the morning daily message potty break predictions. It's just fun. And you know what I gotta say, this morning I think I said Pluto was still retrograde because he looked kind of all messed up. He's not. I knew that, but I don't know. I got bats in my head. Anyway, thank you. Love you guys. We'll see you soon, tomorrow morning for sure. If not, maybe something else will come up later. Have a good one, and I love you guys, and thank you so much.